now know who the iPhone.
Hey everyone, we've just been absolutely gas bagging. We are so excited coming off the weekend and all the announcements and awards, and we're all fasting. We're all doing the Fast and Thrive 48, which is, I tell you what, it's really different when you fast with others.
Yes.
Because normally I would have absolutely hit the brick wall this afternoon and gone, yep, I'm good. I've done the 24, I'm good. Or oh, I got close enough to 22. That's good. That's fine. But knowing that everyone else is like doing it as well, and I'm getting so many messages, and even those who aren't actually fasting with us, I've had people messaging, go, how are you going? How are you going? Oh, keep going. Come on, you can do this.
Oh,
And
wow.
then George behind me, sorry, you've got the back of his head tonight. He's
Is he
doing it as
fasting?
well. He's fasting. Yep.
Yeah.
Go, George.
And he trained today.
Oh, nice. Me too.
Yeah.
I walked to the beach and then I forgot I had to walk back all the way back. So it took me 10 minutes to the beach, but it took me 20 minutes to get home.
Yes,
And halfway home, I'm like, this probably wasn't a good day to do it. I've literally just started fasting.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nettie, I did the Mullen too.
You learn these things, don't
I
you?
survived.
Like,
I actually felt good after.
that's awesome.
I feel all right, just my head's aching again, but anyway.
Have a Panadol.
How's your water intake?
Yeah. I've had like 3 of my bottles.
Oh, nice. Well, that's
Under my 4th with drench and burn. So yeah.
okay. That's
So
good.
when you get that headache, and I just had a conversation with another customer, and she's got a really bad headache as well. It usually means that your body's quite toxic. And it's really just working through, and everything's getting released.
Yeah.
Either that or you're a bit dehydrated, but by the sounds of things, you've had plenty of water today.
Yeah, but I think this is coming back from the other day, Carla. You know how I said I had the headache?
Yes,
This is just, it'll come and go for a couple of days and then, it'll settle down again. But anyway, I feel fine fasting. I haven't, not even hungry, but yeah.
That's awesome.
So good.
So
good.
Have some Panadol, like do whatever you need to do.
I'm going to go to bed early too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
fasting, I have to say, has actually been really fun to do together.
It has.
I'm loving it.
To be like a monthly thing.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Actually, I had my lashes done today, and my friend, I said to my friend, I forgot I was fasting today. And she's like, yeah, what's going on? How come you didn't tell me you were doing this fasting challenge? And I was like, oh, gosh. All right. I said, well, I'm sure we'll be doing it another time. So she'll jump on board.
I think it's been really, really good for the community. Like, everyone's sort of posting stuff in the group. It's actually been really great.
Yeah.
And it's gathering interest and curiosity from others, especially doing it in the products group.
Yeah.
Because even though those people may not be active, they're going to be seeing what's going on. And actually, there was one, Jo Phillips, she jumped in the thread under that last post, and she's in New Zealand right now.
I saw that, Carla.
Yeah. She was enrolled by Lauren. And Lauren was actually shipping the products across to her from Australia because Zaleva don't ship directly to New Zealand just yet.
Yeah.
She since then dropped off. And I did try and get in touch with her, and she did actually go back to Isogenics. But she's been messaging me this afternoon, and she's like, so can you please just keep me in the loop and let me know when Zalevo actually do ship to New Zealand, because I really do love their products, and especially the fasting support products. So you just don't know who's watching.
That's right.
And this is the thing. If we just keep doing the do
Yeah.
and being just us,
Yes.
people like that. People, when you're just authentic and you're coming across, you're just authentically you,
Yeah.
and you're sharing stuff. People are watching, and you just don't know who's watching. So I think that's a really key element to what we're doing.
And I think being that the challenge is only for 48 hours, I think it's great that everyone's just jumping in there and just post whatever, how you're feeling, what you're drinking, when you're drinking, just load that page up with all things Fast and Thrive for the next 48 hours. And
Do
so
it.
it'll start coming up on more and more people's feed.
Yeah.
So
100%.
get in there, Pauline. Take a photo
Yes.
of having your burn.
Yes.
And
yes.
update us what hour you're up to, or just something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun
Want to see it all.
see.
Yeah.
And I think it's it's good for us as well.
Yeah.
I liked Pietro's post today. That was great.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
first fast 30 hours.
30. I know, that's actually really impressive.
That's so good.
First time. Yeah, good on her.
Yeah.
Who is she connected to again?
Pam.
No idea. Oh, who?
Pamela.
Pam.
Oh, yes. Fantastic.
Oh, great.
That's awesome, Pam. Yeah, she, obviously she's wanting to just get involved in the community as well, which that's what it's all about. And I think that was definitely one thing that came out of the weekend. I just want to turn it back to the weekend a little bit, because I did have a long conversation with Jill today as well, and she's back. Like, she's back to herself, and she is fired up and ready to go, and she wants to ensure that she's supporting us in any way that we need. So she was actually going to, even if she was going to be awake, I sent her the link. She was going to jump on tonight. It's about 11 p.m. or so there. And she's pretty exhausted. I said, don't feel like you have to, but if you're awake, just jump on. So she is just so excited for us Aussies, because what the feedback I'm getting is that everyone in the US is really starting to feel the vibe from us. And I think this weekend was so good in so many ways. First of all, we had beautiful. We had the church conference that was like really beautiful bonding time for Corrine and I, and then Saturday night spending with you, Annette. Like, I felt that was just really bonding with you, and then with everyone together on Sunday, and that little time that we had when I first got there down at the lagoon.
That was good.
Yeah, that was just so beautiful. But Sunday was just awesome. And even if we didn't have all the accolades and the awards, like, it still would have been amazing. But with the rising star right here, it goes the opposite.
Yeah, I was going to go that way.
She's there on my screen.
Down, cross.
Rising star, Annette's accomplishments. Like, I know we all hit pretty high ranks last year, and then everything kind of had an interesting turn. But the important thing is we're still here. We did not throw in the towel. We did not give up when times got tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right.
And I love where we are right now. And I feel that, like, what network marketing company or direct sales company has such a structural change in their compensation plan like that? I've this is my third company I've been with, and it's sort of unheard of, but they saw that there was a need.
Yeah.
And they really do have us first. And I love that, because it just shines through. And the changes, I'm just going to share my screen, because I've got a copy of the new compensation plan.
I was thinking about that the other day. They really have got everyone in the field is first and foremost, and making sure that they're happy and they're getting the most out of what we're doing.
Yes.
They've got such great formulations, and that's first and foremost my main reason for staying.
Yeah.
And it's just been the cherry on top, having the sort of company with their values and integrity and everything, just the people that they are. That's just the cherry on top with it all. So
it really is. Yeah,
I love that they've got us first on their list.
Yeah. So hey, does everyone like the core values put in with an Aussie flair?
I love the beehive.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh, Carl, I just have to tell you something later on.
Okay.
Oh no! Well, the thing is that when I was with, like, when God gave me the go ahead to go with ISA all those years ago, okay, the word was about the honey and the bee, and everywhere I looked, like, there was the beehive.
Wow.
I just popped
so
that
weird.
Yeah, and so when you just put that up there, I'm like, far out. Like, I just can just see the thread of everything.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, because obviously I really felt like, I built the structure and the know-how with ISA, and now I'm moving into the land of milk and honey.
Oh, that's
honey.
cool. I love it.
When you put that up there, I'm like, far out. I really am moving into the land of milk and honey.
Yes, you are. Absolutely. And I'll just flick through these because we don't need these. So, like, we really do want to focus and hone in on taking advantage that Founders is still open. That door is still open. So with Pauline, Pamela, I think, is already in.
Yeah, she is.
But Pamela, I know you can hear us. Like, we want to get you to servant leader 1 star, and with this new compensation plan, it's really doable. So we really want to think big.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through any of that. I mean, this structure still stands because it's all about 3 and free, right? Obviously, there's some changes, and it doesn't have to be as big as this, but if you focus on this structure, you're not going to lose.
Yeah.
And same with this. If you focus on this, because when we get to servant leader 1, 2, 3, 4 star, or servant, over and above platinum, we want to be building 4 to 5 4 legs, but Dave always says overbuild.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah, definitely.
here is, can everyone, I just want to focus on this volume line here. So now when we first look at so actually Premier Mentor and Elite Mentor, they've taken the legs out altogether,
That's just amazing.
right? They used to have legs in there.
If you need legs, seriously.
Yeah, this
So
did
you can
make
get
it
there with just
difficult.
customers.
Yep, you can do it with just customers. You've just got to
Pauline,
look at
that's awesome for you.
is
That's so good for you,
amazing.
Pauline. Yeah, it's really good news for you.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Thank you, Lily.
So those first few ranks, you don't need any legs. Obviously, it's good if you do, because then you've got someone else running with you to help you
Yeah.
get volume.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, sure.
you know, and as we know, brand partners quite often develop organically just by people from customers using the products and then wanting to share. But if we lead with that, and give them the option straight up, like the 4 ways to be involved, we always want to give them that choice. So when you're signing a customer up, whether they want to be a customer or brand partner, you want to show them what's on offer to give them the choice, because they might say, well, I can get 3 orders straight away just in my family, and then I've got 3 and free, right?
Yeah, that's really
that
powerful.
means more volume for you.
Yeah.
And you're helping them as well. So I think leading with those opportunities is a great way to go.
That's so good, Carla. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just phenomenal that they've just dropped those legs.
I just can't believe it.
I
But
know.
that really 3 and 3, 3 and 3 is very achievable.
Yes.
Very achievable. Like you said, within their family. That was the first thing that I did. My family. I got my family on board, and boom,
that's
free
right.
product.
Yeah,
It's so amazing. And they change. It's not only that; it's changing their life.
Yes, I know.
Like, my dad went from a cripple to being absolutely free of movement.
I love that. That is just heartwarming. And
He was just like, he could not. He was just bent over and very, very old.
wow. I recently,
what
it's
do you
taken
think?
this. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, what do you think was is helping him the most, Corinne?
So he's now on all of them, but he went from overnight, from not being like, he was like bent over, he had gout, severe gout.
That's what my dad gets.
All his hands were just like starting to come, and he was just finding he was like an old man. And this is my father, who's been fit and healthy my whole life.
Yeah.
And he just went then overnight he it was Larry who said, oh, you should have the collagen, the drench, and the burn before you go to bed.
Yeah.
He had that, and he had the best night's sleep and woke up a new person in the morning. That was from overnight.
Yeah,
like,
that's amazing. That's incredible.
yeah. Now he's on all the products, but he started with those 3.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Collagen,
and that's
drench, and
like
burn.
collagen, drench. Well, that's your trio, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the trio.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
trio, which
Before
is
he went to bed. Yeah.
that's a great little starter pack if they're not wanting the Ultra 30 just at the very start.
Yeah.
That's a great little starter pack. I do want to be just speaking with Dave about the still pushing through that fasting aid pack collection.
Yeah.
Because I think that would still be a really good entry level as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, even though I've been with Zaleva like as long as you girls, like, you know, a whole year now, it's been hard getting my family to use the products as well. And my parents, my dad's 82 and mum's 81, and they're still
Yeah.
really active.
Yeah.
And for the most part, yeah, look, they it's hard for them to take advice from me,
Yeah.
especially, you know, about nutrition and all of that, but they do listen.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've been up in on the Sunshine Coast with their caravan for 8 weeks, and they were packing up to go back down to Melbourne to leave. And it was a reasonably hot day, and I had given mum and dad some samples of drench and a couple of other things as well, but I explained to them definitely the drench. They need to get onto it. I know they are not hydrated.
Yeah.
Not even close, you know.
Yeah.
Like maybe they have a couple of glasses of water a day. Like it's
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
So they were packing up in the heat, and mum said she was sweating and exhausted, and then they sat down to have a little rest, and then mum remembered that she had the drench. Oh, let's see what all this hoo-ha is about. Had a drink of drench, a glass of drench, and they were up and about. And like mum said, she hasn't felt like that since she was like 25. She said, I felt like I was 25. I had so much energy. I just felt invigorated. Like, I don't know what is in this stuff,
Oh my
but
gosh.
it's amazing. And I'm like, go mum. This little white-haired lady.
That's I love it.
So, you know, yeah, family can be tough to
Yeah.
crack through.
Did she like the flavor of it?
She did actually, yeah.
Because I go, Mum doesn't like the flavor of it. She's like, it's too sweet. And I gave it to my grandma, who was 98, and in the home, and this is when just before she had passed, and I sprinkled a little bit of it in her water. I said, Nonna, you just need some hydration, like some cellular hydration. And Brad was like, did you notice that after she had that drench, she'd like come good, and she was actually having a conversation and talking normally? I'm like, yes, but she just didn't like the sweetness of it, because, you know, she's 98 and yes, taste buds change. So
Yeah.
it would have been good to see what would have happened if she kept drinking it.
I know, absolutely. I mean, I did sort of say to mum, if you just want to have a half, I think she did have just a half.
Yeah.
I just have a third every single time I put it in my water, and over the course of the day I have a whole stick.
Yeah.
That's what I do too, Natty.
Yeah.
The products are still surprising me, you know, with people's testimonies, and you know, that's going to continue. We are absolutely on a good thing there. And now we've got this updated, you know, groundbreaking compensation plan now that is like, oh my goodness, you know, even just to get to silver leader, you just need 2 legs with 500.
2 legs and a heartbeat.
You know, there's no 3 active legs anymore, and there's no, you know, you've got to have 2. Well, mentor would be 500 anyway, but even when you get to gold, the rank has gone. Doesn't matter about their rank, and there's no 3rd leg. That's been dropped off. so it's just two legs with the 1,000 OV. So it doesn't matter how those two legs get the organizational volume. It's just whether it's customers or whether they have another brand partner under them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, and when you look at platinum, it's like, oh, this is so doable. Like we should all be aiming to get back up like really, really quickly. And for those who have been to platinum, and I'm one of them, but has, you know, over this difficult time dropped back down, and now just it's been a period of rebuilding, and I think we've done it really well. It's been a challenge, but it's we've got this really beautiful core group, and like I would not want to be doing business with anyone else. You girls are amazing, and it doesn't even feel like work. I think I
Only
did that on
just
one of my
starting,
stories.
really.
Yes,
I mean,
we are
there's
just
so much that I'm just so grateful to be here from the beginning.
yes.
Yeah, me too.
It has been tough at times, but
Yeah.
I've just been like, no, I've got to stick this through because I just know
Yeah.
that something amazing is going to happen,
100%.
and I just want to be
Yeah.
part of it. So
Me
Mm.
I am sticking with it. But I think for me with the compensation plan, to put it in a nutshell,
Mm.
I really like to explain it to people who haven't yet had a chance to figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
Is like how Dave said, there's no more drawing trees. We don't
Yeah.
do at the end of the month sit there and figure out, okay, who do I need to get to elite mentor? Who do I need to get to premier mentor? Like there's no forced
Yes.
Yeah.
structure being made,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
right.
just a matter of sharing.
Just
Share.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're loving it, share it with your friends. Like
Yeah.
however you can figure out to share it and to get to your people to
Yeah.
continue sharing it. That's all that matters, because that is what the compensation plan is about, is just
Yeah.
sharing it, and then all that volume just gets put in your business, and
Yes.
that's where you're going to thrive, and you're going to start seeing a substantial income. So share.
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. And that's where, you know, the 3 and free can be like lead with it. Lead with 3 and free.
Yeah.
Because
That's-
it's going to help you get more volume into your organization.
Yeah.
So what does that mean, Carla? Can I ask? Because
3 and free. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's, you just need 3 customers ordering 100 PV or more each month, and you get a credit bonus or a product credit in your back office
Okay.
towards your
how much is the
subscriber pay.
credit? Do you know how much
It's
the credit?
100 and I think it's
Between 100 and
195.
150, depending on what volume is put in. But
Yes.
Pauline, you not only get that product credit, you also get paid a commission
Yeah.
on
On top of that.
what
Yeah.
is what volume goes through as well. So you could be getting up to 25% commission, depending
Yes.
on how much volume is coming from your customers.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not
Okay.
like you get the credit and then you don't get commission from the sales. You still get commission from all their orders. So as Annette was saying, depending on, if you have a look at in that middle section, this one here. So product introductory bonus, we know we get 30% on someone's first order, but you will, depending on what your volume is, you'll get 10, 15, 20, or up to 25% off your customers' orders, regardless of if it's their first or second or third or ongoing orders. So in a lot of other companies, you will just get your product introductory bonus. So
Okay.
you're constantly looking for new people. This
Yeah.
one, you still get a commission on every single order that people put through every month.
Okay.
So it's, I mean, this is something that's really like out of the box kind of thing. 3 and free is just under, have 3 customer orders, 100 QV or more, and earn your product credit. So it means that you're getting the commission, but you're also getting most of your products paid for in your next order, because it automatically goes into a credit for your subscribe and save in your back office.
Oh, okay. Yep.
When you go in, you'll see that.
Yep.
You'll see that credit there.
Yeah.
So it's really, really good. As you know, as you hit platinum and above, that's where, as you can see, and you look down, that's where things can really start opening up. And obviously, when you do hit that level, you know, you're starting to really get quite a substantial business, and it's reaching down, and you've got, you know, a couple of levels. You don't necessarily just have one level. So you can get paid on like first level, second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, and as you go up, as you can see down here, you get paid on like, how many levels is it? 7. That's huge. I won't go into too much of like generation bonuses and that sort of thing, because, you know, let's talk about that when we get there. But right now, I would say for all of us Aussies, where we want to be focusing on is from mentor up to like silver leader 1 or 2 star by the end of the year. For some, like, we want to be really aiming to get back to 1 or 2 star. For others, it might be, my goal is absolutely, I just want to get to platinum by the end of the year, because then I'm in the founders. And once you're in it for life. Obviously, there's criteria that you need to make sure that you're hitting the criteria.
But if you've got that structure in place,
correct. Sorry, I was just looking at something else.
Just happens.
It does. Yes, it just organically, it's going to happen anyway. So I just might stop sharing. I was having to like look so close at the numbers. So I sort of think what we want to be doing now is take a little bit of time to write out your goals for the year. And maybe you have already got some goals written down. Revisit it, because maybe from the weekend, maybe it's changed. Maybe instead of hitting platinum, you're going to go for 1 star. Or maybe instead of 1 star, you're going to go for 2 star or 3 star, whatever that is. Think big. I would encourage you all to think big. Aim high, and even if you don't quite hit the mark, you may be just short of the mark. So you will have gone further than if you aim low and hit low. So aim high, think big, know that it is absolutely possible, especially with these changes, and really believe that it absolutely is possible, because it truly is. And we will do everything we possibly can to get as many Aussies by the end of the year to hitting platinum and above.
Mm.
So we just blow the socks off them.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's
Mm.
there. I did see there's a Elevate action plan sheet. I'm going to pop it into the group chat, and it's just all about revisiting your goals and what are you believing for by December 31. But also remember that the new founders, September's the last month for the new founders. So by the end of September is going to be the cutoff for any new founders coming in. So new founders from July, August, September have until the end of March to make platinum or above.
With one of mine that's came aboard last year,
Mm-hmm.
is she still in with the chance with founders or no?
Yes. Yep. So existing brand partners who haven't hit platinum and been accepted into founders just yet, they have until December 31.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
Yeah, December 31 to hit that rank. So anyone who was a brand partner before July, so up until the end of June, has until December 31.
Okay.
People July, August, September will have until March.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like even from now until end of December, there's still time. There's still like there's still time. Like yeah, absolutely. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So I think that's good. I think let's just focus on what our goals are. What are you wanting, and get really specific. What are you wanting to achieve rank wise, financial wise, and what does your business structure look like by December 31? And think big. Don't just think 2 legs, even though for platinum you do just have to build out 2 legs. Always overbuild. And it's just about finding those runners. It's just about finding, and as we know, the nature of the business, I think I've got like 7 brand partners, and there's not many that are running, but I've got a couple that are showing a keen interest. So finding out who they are, reach out to your brand partners, reach out to your friends or family that you think might be interested, and just show them the opportunity. I think if you just show them the opportunity, people will put their hand up, and then you can just support them, plug them into our groups, and use us leaders as much as you need to for, you know, three-way Zooms and what have you. So we're all here to support one another.
Mm.
So, you know, if Corinne's got a really, really busy schedule, and Pauline, you've got a couple of people who are really keen and interested, and you're having trouble getting them sort of across the line, or
Yep.
if Corinne is tied up and Paul is as well, just reach out to
Mhm.
me.
Okay, thanks, Carla.
And if there's anything that you know, are wondering about, like if you want any ways to close sales or create conversations, things like that, like, you know, we're going to set our sights high on our goal and what it's great to have that end goal in sight, but we need to figure out how we're going to get there. So we
Yeah,
really
that's right.
put that
Yep.
into action, figure out, okay, how am I going to get there, and just put it into bite-sized little chunks.
Really good point.
And the
Yeah.
conversations, getting conversations started
Yep.
is the nature of the game. So if you ever need any help with how to start a conversation, how to keep a conversation going, how to close the conversation to try and get a sale, you know, we've got all of that under our belts as well.
Yeah, thank you,
Been
Nettie.
doing
That's good
this
to
a long
know.
time, and she's a
Yeah.
really, really good
But
communicator.
sometimes you get a bit stuck.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
You know,
Mm.
how do I bring it up? How do I? And it's just listening for little cues as well when you're having conversation. What are, yeah, and even like David was saying, he was listening to people in the supermarket or the hardware store,
Oh,
and he just
Oh, wow.
intervened. Well, you know, I've got something that can help that.
well, I might just have
Okay.
something up my sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's being a little bit bold as well. Just get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Just
Yeah. Yep.
little steps at a time. And yeah, there's, you know, reach out to any of us really.
Mhm.
Yeah, just plucking up the courage to actually say something, because, and just thinking at the end of the day, if I don't say something, I'll regret it and be wondering what
Yeah,
if. But
that's
if you
right.
say something, it's either a no, I'm not, you know, want to right now, or at least they know about it though, because it's
Yeah. Yep.
not
That's
a
right.
no, it's a just not now. But
Yeah. Yep.
a few months later or
Mm.
a year later, oh, actually, I remember Pauline talking about that. Maybe that would help.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I think
Thank
over
you.
the next sort of coming weeks, I think that's a really good point, Annette. It's all really good having the big vision and the big goal, but then the next step is reverse engineer it. Let's break it down into bite-sized pieces. Okay, what's the next step? What's the next step after that? And what's after that? So,
and what can you do right now?
yes, yeah.
Yep.
So over the next few weeks, I think we'll definitely sort of jump into the nitty gritty of all of that. I think that would be really, really helpful. But for
Maybe
now,
we could do
it's
next
just
week's
so
call about
exciting.
conversations.
Hey,
Maybe we could do next week's call about how to start conversations and.
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well,
So great. Thank you for jumping on.
That's okay.
thanks for running through it.
Thank you too.
Fast.
Yeah.
Little
Keep
girly
going.
pops to bed.
Oh yes. Keep going and stick with your fast. We can do this together.
When are you finishing yours? Are you going through till tomorrow night or
Yes,
tomorrow?
6:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Ooh.
got a nice
That's-
fish dinner
George,
up
what's
there.
for
I normally
dinner?
break it with the shake, but
Mm.
it's 6 o'clock.
I was.
I want to
Did
have
you
dinner.
see Kathy
Mm.
Horn's food that she posted today? Oh my gosh, it looked
Oh,
so
thank God I
good. It
didn't.
was some sort of fish. I can't remember what she said it was. And
Mm.
she said, "Oh, it's this and that and that," and I'm like, "Stop!" I'm
Mm.
begging.
I'm not watching you today.
I
Mm.
know, but
Mm.
it looked so good, and it made me just want fish.
Yes.
Oh,
I know.
I saw
The
a post today too
babies.
with food. It was like, oh, do you have to?
Yeah, I know.
Nettie, have you been to Flower in Yeppoon?
no.
FLOUR. Oh man, we have got to go there. The food is so good.
FLOUR.
FLOUR. Yeah, it's in James Street, Main Street in Yeppoon. They're sort of up on the side of up high on the sidewalk. But they have got the best food. They are so
Yes.
good.
I'll be
Is it
coming
like a
up again.
balcony?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I walked past there and the smells coming out of there and the people that were in there, I was
Mhm.
like,
It is
I
always.
came home to Brad and said, I think I found our next breakfast venue, but he's been away
Yep.
for 2 weeks and he's away
Yep.
for actually we might go there this weekend. He's
Yeah.
back for
Mm.
the weekend.
Is he?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
It
I'll
was
stop
so
well, that's
good.
good to
recording.
know, but yeah,
Thank
it
you,
smells so good.
everyone.